Where did we all come from? How did we all get here? These are two questions you've all probably asked yourselves. Everyone on this planet has some things in common, one of which is that we all exist from a common beginning. As someone who has done a lot of reading into the subject and taken an astronomy class, I hope to pass off some of the knowledge I've acquired to you. I hope to inform you on the Big Bang Theory. In this speech, I will discuss some background information on the Big Bang, dispel some of the common misconceptions regarding the Big Bang Theory, and finally discuss what will happen at the end of the universe if the Big Bang Theory is indeed true. Now that I have sparked some interest, I now hope to blow you away with the Big Bang Theory. Some general background on the Big Bang Theory. What is the Big Bang Theory? According to The Big Bang, It Sure Was Big by Chris LaRocco and Blair Rothstein of the University of Michigan, the Big Bang Theory is the leading theory as to the beginning of the universe. It is a theory stating that the universe came from a single singularity and that at the beginning of time it has been expanding ever since and everything is moving away from everything else. How did the universe form according to the Big Bang Theory? Well, it started with the intensely small singularity, and once that began to inflate, it soon enough became an inconceivably large universe, and it is still expanding to this day. There's certainly more to the Big Bang Theory than what can be explained in the parameters of this speech, but for now I hope that I have better informed you on the theory. Now that we have a better understanding of the Big Bang Theory, let's dive in a little deeper and address some common misconceptions of the Big Bang Theory. There are two very common misconceptions regarding this theory. One is that the Big Bang, as it sounds from the name, was an explosion. This is not true. We are taught to think that the Big Bang is more of an inflation than an explosion. The second misconception is that before the Big Bang, there's just a large fireball in space. This is not true. We are not supposed to think of the singularity as a fireball. It was just an infinitely small, infinitely dense object in nothing. There are certainly more misconceptions than these two regarding a theory which tries to explain something of the magnitude of the universe, but for now, we address the most common in hopes of informing you more on the Big Bang. Now that we have gained a better understanding of the Big Bang Theory and addressed some of the common misconceptions, we will dabble into what the Big Bang Theory has in store for the end of the universe. According to How the Universe Will End, an article by Michael Limenick of Time.com, there are two leading theories as to how the universe will end, one of which is called the Big Crunch. The Big Crunch is the belief that the inflation of the universe will reach a maximum point, at which point it will collapse back in on itself and be just an epic of an end as it was at the beginning with the Big Bang. This would result in a fiery and hot ending to the universe. The second large theory is known as the Big Freeze. The Big Freeze suggests that there is no boundary as to how far the universe can expand, and it will just continue to expand until there is nothing. Everything will be so far away from everything else that it won't matter. This would be a very cold and frozen end. Neither ending would be fun for life in the universe, but researchers agree that there's nothing to fear for billions upon trillions and trillions of years. In conclusion, I hope that I have better informed you on the Big Bang Theory. Now that we have covered some background info on the Big Bang Theory, dismantled some of the common misconceptions about the theory, and addressed what the Big Bang Theory has in store for the end, I hope that you all have a better understanding of how the universe began. Everything and everyone came from something, and that something just might be the Big Bang Theory.